Hello and yokoso to another video in the Land of the Rising Sun series with Ehime FC. My name is Riley, and in today's video, we have something a little different. Well, I guess first things first, it's been a while since our last video. And the reason for that is I find where I'm feeling that this series is kind of dragging a little bit. So I played ahead quite a bit. As you can see, we are all the way down to October. There's only 5 league games left in the season. So we have played a ton. I'm trying to remember when was the last time, what the last video was. Excuse me. I think it was up here somewhere. I think that might be right, but I actually don't remember. I believe that is correct, but regardless, it's been a long time, and I apologize, but I wanted there to be something to show. So, as you can see, it's been a little bit of a crazy season. First off, we've ended up finishing second in the AFC Champions League group stage. We were able to beat Melbourne Victory twice, and Ulsan Hyundai, they finished below us as well. I think we ended up drawing against them twice. And then Shandong Luneng, which I believe you saw in the last video, we beat them in that video, or that match, and then we lost to them once. But with how the how this league works is, as far as I'm aware at least, as far as I can explain it, first one in the group qualifies. After that, there's like a runners-up pool, but because my overall points was only 11, when you look at, hold on a second, let's look at all the groups right here. If you look at the other groups of who qualified, why did they qualify? I have 10 points. And Beijing, Guan, they had 13. Ehime FC, that's me. I didn't have that many. Alright, I'm confused here. So they qualified at 14. Why did they qualify at 10? I don't know. That is a mystery. Because, like, what were the other points? 9, 10. Shanghai got 12. Guangzhou. And I don't know. But regardless, we lost in the AFC Champions League group stage. Very unfortunate. I wanted to make it further in Asia, but we still achieved our goal, or the vision that the board had for us. So that's great. Next, we had the Emperor's Cup. And as you can see, we got Nagano in the third round. Again, wasn't going to play that on camera. A J3 side. And then we beat them 1-0 with the rotated side. Then we went on and played Fukuoka, which is a J2 side, in the fourth round. Great. And then we played Okayama, which is another J2 side, in the fifth round. And we went on to play Shimizu as Pulse in the quarterfinal, which we lost. I was thinking about putting that one on camera, but alas, I did not. So we made it further than we ever thought we would, as the board was hoping we get to the fifth as a minimum, which we did, and we passed that. Next is the J League Cup. So we were in Group A, and as you can see, we finished third, well ahead of Gifu, who didn't win a match, and Kashima Antlers. We were double their points, but Vissel Kobe and Sapporo were ahead of us, but we still qualified. Top 4 qualify. Perfect. Just looking at the club vision again, it looks like we need to reach the first round. So we did that. We qualified. Easy peasy. So in the first round, we played Sagan Tosu. And we ended up winning 4-2 and 1-1. In the first leg, second leg. Perfect. We move on. So now we are in the quarterfinal against Oita Trinita. And as you can see, we played the away leg first, and we drew them 3-3. Great. Now we play the home leg in this video coming up, and I don't remember if away goals count or not, but regardless, it's 3-3. We're going into the home leg, so that is fabulous. And yeah, we just needed to make the first round, and we are in the quarterfinals, so that is, again, fabulous. Next, we look at the league. As you can see, Yokohama F Marinos are still top of the league. And there's a good chance that they're going to win the league. There's 5 matches left. They are, 9 points ahead of us. And I do not believe we play them again. But interesting enough, we did beat them. We beat them we played them twice. We drew them and we beat them. So it's actually our first time beating them, which is saying something. But we are currently in 3rd place with 58 points. Well, there's definitely a gap between 3rd and 4th, which is great. So we should qualify for the AFC Champions League again, which is awesome. FC Tokyo could potentially overcome Yokohama. But again, we're still in this. We're going to compete, and hopefully we can win. So let us see what we have. What else do we have to show? Finance-wise, we are spending a lot, but I guess first off we should look at transfers, right? We should look at transfers. I don't know who that is. Transfer history. Let's go. Since the last time, so since this last window, here we go. I ended up spending money as a free transfer. A 20-year-old English player, Dyer Mebude is his name. He is English with other nationality as Nigerian, he's also eligible for Scotland, which is interesting. And his Dutch is considered good. I don't know that. His full name is way bigger. Definitely Nigerian. He's an explosive striker. Maybe that's why he's naturalized in Scotland. Anyways, he was with Rangers. He went to Man City for a little bit. Never played with them. Was over in Holland for a year. So it looks like I ended up getting him on a free transfer because Man City didn't want him anymore. Alright, well, that's their loss. Because he is a pressing forward, 3.5 star potential, or 3.5 star current ability, and 4.5 star potential. That is great. But the big thing for me was his pace, his agility and acceleration. His pace is 20. And that is, his finishing has a lot of work. His first touch is pretty good. His heading's not there. His work rate, though, is high, and his natural fitness. So he is a workhorse. He is a strong player. And he is doing phenomenal. In 9 appearances, he has 7 goals, 3 assists, a 7.49. So he is definitely starting right now. He is our starting striker. So there's been a little bit of change in the squad since the last time you would have seen this, but he's our starter. The one that got the boot when it comes to foreign players, because obviously the other player's English, is our man Shimanga. And what's really interesting is in 16 appearances, he has 15 goals for us, a 7.32. He's having a good season for us right now. Shimanga is. But he is not registered. He has not been registered in the second half of the season. Also, the player that's actually getting the most starts beside Mebude is Sugiura. Yes. 2-star current ability, 3.5 star potential, Sugiura. He's got 7 appearances, 4 goals. He actually does not have that many goals. I guess he's got more in other cups and stuff, but he's actually playing phenomenally. Fujimoto is still getting into matches. He has 23 appearances with 10 goals, 7 assists. But yeah, he's getting a lot less than he was previously, which again is very interesting. He's still our captain. He still plays most matches. He's just not the starter that he once was. Anyways, moving on. I spent a lot of money on Takanobu Nemoto. He is a right back, capped at the under 20 level, 3.5 star current with 4.5 star potential. He is 19 years old, and yeah, I paid a lot of money for him from Kofu. It looks like they got him for dirt cheap, but we are paying the most we've ever paid, which was millions of dollars. I'm hoping he pans out. We needed more depth. Easton Hughes is good, but we needed more depth there, and depth we have. Oh, another player we brought in. This one was more of a less to make. What's his face? Mibude feel a little bit better. Is a midfielder, Tsubasa Sugano, who is a 4.5 star potential. And again, we spent a lot of money for him, 1.5 in the end from Shonan Bellmare. He is, again, capped at the under 20 level. Between him and Nemoto, they're long-term solutions, hopefully. And the reason I brought him in was his tackling. Like, he's not really the kind of midfielder I was hoping for. But it's just more solid midfield depth, which is what we need. In the selling department, I don't know. We didn't really sell anyone that interesting. I'm trying to think. No, not really. Nothing that interesting in the selling department, but that is okay. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else to mention. It's been such a long time. I guess we should just jump right into this next match. Yeah, finances, we're making money, we have money. We have new kit sponsors last season. I don't know. Overall, things are going well for us. We're going to qualify for Asia again, which is fantastic. But I guess first things first, we need to jump into this home game against Oita Trinita. 9,600 tickets sold out of 20,000. So the stadium's like half filling at this point, which is great. Like, that is great. So unfortunately, actually, now that I remember, Fujimoto is actually going to start up top with Sugiura. Oh, and Shimanga is actually allowed to play. Right, because unregistered players can play. Gotcha. So our striker, Meibude, is actually injured for this match, unfortunately. That happened in the last match. It's not a long-term injury, but he is injured, so that is super unfortunate for us. Kei Yamaguchi, I want to get into the squad as well. I don't know what the deal with Nagata is. Well, he's suspended. Man, the suspensions really kick my butt. I am not going to lie. Yeah, I can go there. So, here we go. Sugiura and Fujimoto up top with Zhao Victor, who has been phenomenal the last few weeks. On the left with Kondo on the right. And a midfield two of Kosuke Saito. Saito has had a good season so far. Doesn't really show here, 6.6, but he has been good overall. 4-star potential. I don't know. Can't complain. And with Mai as our ball winning midfielder. 29-year-old. He's serviceable. He's depth at this point. And a back four of Fukushima, our 3 and 4, 22-year-old. And Kikuchi, because Nunez is suspended, but he's also playing well. So yeah, we have Kikuchi playing there with Sam Allardyce as our center back. I'm thinking I'm probably going to move on from good old Sam. He just hasn't been all that. Like, he's been fine, 6.89, but I feel like I can get he's fluent in Japanese by this point, so that's something at least, but I feel like I can get a better Japanese center back, hopefully. Free up another foreign spot. But, yeah, we'll see. Because I might have to get a foreign player here. It's hard to find a Japanese, like, tough, middle of the field midfielder that ball winning or box to box, and that's what I want to play with here. And Nemoto and Wakahara. Wakahara is having a pretty good season as well. Just gonna take a look. I guess it's not as great as it's almost on par with last season. It's gonna be a little bit worse from the looks of it potentially, but he's doing okay. He's doing okay. So, anyways, let's just jump right into it and see what we can do. Come on, lads, show me what you can do to keep our run going. So we have broken our unbeaten record. So not losing, like obviously being unbeaten, and we've also beat our winning record, or our win streak, or whatever you want to call it. So it's been good. It's been a good season. But man, Yokohama F Marinos are a tough side. But again, in the off, I was looking at it earlier when I was looking at their team, and they pretty much have most of the Japanese national team on their team. Most of their players are worth over $1 million, and none of those big name players that are established, like senior squad national team players, don't want to play for Ehime FC. They see us as a small club. They don't want to move on or give us a chance. The only players that do are like the under 20s, which is fine. They're good, but they're not as good as an established 25-year-old Japanese national senior squad member. So, Zhao Victor with the penalty, and he hits the post. Oh, that was, don't like that. That's frustrating. Sugi Uda tries to get the ball. He does. He boots it up, and Fujimoto is there, and Fujimoto is trying to prove why it should be him in the starting lineup instead of Sugi Uda or literally anyone else. Nemoto to Mai to Fujimoto, back to Nemoto. Nemoto's going to cross it in the middle, and he's got Fujimoto who scores! Yes! Fujimoto with the header, and here he is proving why we should not give up on him despite him being 30 years old. He puts it in the back of the net, and that's what's deceiving. His star current ability, his potential ability with the star has gone down, but really, he is the same Fujimoto. I think giving him less game time is helping, but yeah, regardless, that was amazing. Actually, what this reminds me of is, and Fujimoto scores again, off a mistake by Oita Trinita. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Like I was saying, what this reminds me of is, shout out to Lolujo. Not that he needs a shout out or anyone will see this, but in his beta for FM21 save with Leicester, Jamie Vardy was a huge part of his squad in the first season, and then as like his seasons went on, it kind of trailed off, and he started to move over to, who was it? Bellotti? I forget who it was, but anyways, he started moving over to younger players. But every time he went back to Jamie Vardy in similar situations where he would come up on as a sub or whatever else, some kind of bench player, he would score. He would make magic happen. So it's very similar to Fujimoto. Fujimoto is a club legend. He's been with us for so long. He owns all the goal scoring records. He literally was the J1 League player of the season last year. And here I am starting to move on from him slowly. But then he plays and he shows me why I shouldn't be doing that. Very similar to Jamie Vardy. Maybe I should keep him in the first team. And, like Jamie Vardy, he can have a lucrative career post 30 years old. And Sugi Uda puts in the back of the net. Early in the match, I know, 25 minutes in, but I definitely think we will be moving on to the J1 League. Wait, what is it? J1 Cup semifinal or something like that? Which, unfortunately, will be played against either Hiroshima or Yokohama F Marinos, depending on who wins. And I really hope it is not Yokohama. For some reason, I struggle with them. And it looks like I can't even look anyway, so there we go. Again, match is still young. It's not, I guess it's halftime now. I didn't even notice. But here we go. They have another chance here. Just leave that for now. And Jal Victor tries to cross it. He's got another chance again. He does cross it. And who's there? It's Saito. But Saito shoots and it goes off into the... Well, it goes off for a corner. So here we go. Jal Victor crosses it again. And who's there? No one. But that's okay. Goto recovers. They're trying to get a late counter here in the first half. Trying to get a point on the board. Because they are down 3 goals. They need 3 goals to stay in this. And there we go. We boot the ball forward. No, never mind. Nice free kick. But looks like we're able to negate that opportunity. And Nemoto heads it out. But Goto has got the ball again. Nakano boots it across to... Ooh, Wakahara's there for the easy save. And he's offside anyway, so there we go. That should end the first half. Beauty first half. Way better than... Look at our XG, 2.94, which makes sense. We're up 3-0, but we are dominating. I should really look at making some substitutions here, particularly for like Saito and Kondo, both players that get a lot of game time, but don't have like the natural fitness ability to play a lot of games and stay fit. So I think Kondo will probably be coming off here pretty soon. He's a pacey player, but the man needs a break. So Saito's got the ball. He goes to Jao Victor. Jao Victor shoots and scores. And just like that, my Kondo is going to be coming off. Great. I gotta play Shimanga. I kind of have to, don't I? Shunya Nagamatsu is gonna come on. I will be taking off Sugi Uda and putting on Shimanga. I really feel bad that I hate the foreign player rule. I really do. I don't like that I can't have that many players. But it is what it is. I have to do what is best for the squad. And when a guy with 20 pace at the age of 20 years old is available on a free transfer, like Shimanga is going to take the... And we have young strikers like Sugi Uda is playing well. Nakamatsu has lots of potential. Like we have these guys and we have to be playing them, or should be playing them rather. And here we go. Yoshiki Fujimoto is going for his first hat trick in a long time. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I'm going to heap some praise onto the boys. He still has 20 goals for the season. That is so crazy. How does he have 20 goals in a season when the guy's barely been playing? Or playing less than I would think that he should be. I don't know. I don't get it. Here we go. Nagano boots it down the field. But Fukushima is there. Oh, mistake, deflection. And there they go. They're on the board. Lucas Ramallo. I think it was Kikuchi's mistake. I'm going to be taking him off anyways because I think he's 1 goal away from a suspension, or 1 yellow card away from suspension, it said. Yeah, do it. Ison Hughes would have been nice to bring on, but Saito with the kick, and Allardyce is not able to put it in, but Soya Yumoto is. The man that literally just came off the bench, puts it in the back of the net. Saito with the nice corner. Allardyce should have scored that. Shimanga had a chance, but it is the center back from just outside the penalty box to put it in. Beauty. Throw a little bit more praise. The boys have been playing extraordinary. 6-1 against Oita, who are a J1 league side. Yes, they are in the relegation zone, and they will be relegated, but they're putting up a fight still, I guess, technically. It is 6-2. It's 9-5. That's the aggregate, which is ridiculous. Nice goal by Lucas again, though. Come on, boys. Finish strong. Saiko made. Ganbare. Sakomare gambare. Lucas again. He heads it on to Goto. Goto's got some room, and he shoots. Oh, he shoots wide of the far post. Thank goodness, because I did not want them to even think they have a chance of getting back into this match. I would really like to see Shimanga do something, but he's done nothing as of yet, which is fair. He has no match fitness at all. He still gets called up for his national team, the Congo, but that's mostly because they probably just lack players in general, right? So, and he's on a J1 league, like the best league in Japan. Japan's a major football nation. Well, major is not really. It's a big football nation. They're always in the World Cup. They always compete. Like, yeah, they're not the biggest in the world, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So, maybe that's why. But he's got all the call-ups in the second half of the season, despite not actually having played for us. But he had his chance today. He'll probably play in the next, whatever it's called, the semifinals, which I'm curious who we're actually going to get and when that match will be. If it's Yokohama F. Marinos, I will be sad. I will not like that. Wait, is it them I get? No, that was the Emperor's Cup. Oh, I don't know. Let me actually... Yeah, okay. Never mind. I do play them. Dang it. Oh, I don't want to play them. The first match will be against us. Yeah, and then the winner of the tie will meet either Kobe or Fukuoka. No, not Fukuoka, Tokyo. FC Tokyo. And Yokohama won it last year. Man, they win trophies like no one's biz. Interesting. Throw some praise onto you, my man. Thank you for sticking with us and playing with us. Captain, my captain. How many seasons has it been with us? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Math. I can do it. I can count. He was a loan player for us originally. Wait, what? Loan? I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand that. But regardless, that match is over. And we will move on to the next, which will be... Oh, here we go. Well, we might as well play Sagan Tosu in the next match. In our next match, because I'll save this for the next video, because we can play the first leg and the second leg all in one video. How exciting is that? So that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned. We got Sagan Tosu now. And for your viewing pleasure, Mebude is going to make an appearance today with Fujimoto, because Sugi Uda is not 100%. We got Zhao Victor on the left, Kondo on the right, and a midfield of Kudo and Mai. Not loving that, but with injury, no injuries actually, suspensions, that is what we have. Fukushima, Kikuchi, Alderdice, Hughes, and Wakahara. If we win this, we clinch a spot in the top 4 and the AFC Champions League group stage. So that would be wonderful. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this series one more season. It'll probably be an expedited series or season just like it was this season. Like, obviously there hasn't been a lot of videos in this season, but I'll probably expedite it a little bit, probably focus a lot on Asia, but the goal will be the same. The biggest goal would be I want to win the league. I need to dethrone Yokohama or FC Yokohama Yokohama F Marinos. I need to dethrone them. So that's what is going to be the plan. Will I be able to do it next season? I don't know. I think it all depends on what budget I get this season and if the club's reputation grows at all, because it hasn't up to this point, despite being bigger. And we're going to give it our best shot in Asia as well and try to win a trophy. If we don't win a trophy this season, we have to win a trophy next season. But regardless, next season will be the last season for this series with Ehime FC. there's a good chance in future videos or future series down the road, I'll probably do Japan again, but Zhao Victor, unable to head that ball in. But yeah, I think there's been lots of videos for this series. It's kind of losing its flair. It's kind of losing its novelty. So we probably will be moving on at the end of next season. But again, limited videos in that season. So hopefully we can do it, because that was the plan all along, was to win the J1, be the best team in Japan. And we're close, but not close enough yet. Fujimoto had a chance there, but was unsuccessful in getting that ball back. So we need a win tonight. We're still technically in the playoff run, but at this point, it's Yokohama and FC Tokyo that have the best chance. It's theirs to lose at this point, which is unfortunate for us, but we're not doing badly. Let's just keep it going. Because if you look at the standings, maybe I don't want that. Standing. League table, here we go. 59. Yeah, 67. They win everything. Ugh, and all these guys are just getting tired. Yamashita can come on, that's fine. Come on, I want to win. I don't want to draw. Don't want to draw this match. Alright, let's try to bring on someone else. Yamaguchi can come on for Mai. That's fine. Kondo needs to come off. But for who? Who? Nagamatsu. It's really the only option. I had not much else. They're playing very defensively at the moment with the back five, which is annoying. But can't defend or can't score if there's no highlights in this half. What the heck? Wow, that was super uneventful. 0-0. Unlucky, to say the least. Ugh. Boring. Super boring. And that pretty much takes away any chance of us catching Yokohama F. Marinos this season, which is unfortunate, but c'est la vie. Shikatakanai, shoganai, whatever you want to say. Nothing we can do about it. That is all we can do. So, our next match will be against, in the next video that is, our next match will be against Yokohama F. Marino in the semifinal of the J-League Cup. And then we'll play the second leg of that match as well. Hey, I thought the home tie was first, but it looks like they get the home tie first. So I don't know how that worked out, but thank you so much for sticking around for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata.